Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Command the Hoop Celtic. If this is your first time viewing the channel, if you could subscribe to the channel, thumbs up or a comment below would be really appreciated. We're on the road to 7k and 80% of you that watch the videos don't even subscribe. So what's going down? Feedback's crucial. Tell me what I'm missing. I'll see can I spice it up. So we're here to talk about two things today: the transfer rumours and also the game tomorrow against St Mirren. St Mirren at home tomorrow. But let's kick it off first. Josip Juranovic of Lega Warsaw, currently at Lega Warsaw, 2.5 million has been agreed in the last couple of days. Personal terms have been agreed and he's about to come to Glasgow, do his medical and sign for Glasgow Celtic. He featured last night against Slavia Prague for Lega Warsaw and he scored an absolute thunderbolt of a goal. 30 yards out, got the ball, smashed into the top right corner. He looks like a good player, very physical as well. So if he's not know much about him, he's 5'8". He's represented Croatia on 12 different occasions and senior level. He played against Scotland in the Euros as well. He's played over 42 times for Lega Warsaw in recent times, since 2020. He scored 2 goals and he had 10 assists. So there's your little stats there about Josip. So fingers crossed we get this deal over the line. We need cover at right back. Anthony Ralston, the shorts for him at the moment. He's playing outstanding, playing out his skin. He's being improved under Ange, under this new style of football. He's getting pressing up. He's playing like a centre midfielder sometimes, but he was outstanding the other night. He really was. Like some crucial blocks out of him as well, reading the game quite well. So who would have thought that Anthony Ralston would have been fighting for the Celtic short at right back? But keep it going, keep the form going. I think it's one of these things where he needs the big game against Rangers to really step himself into that Celtic team. At the moment he has the goals, he has the performances, but that big game against Rangers he needs to kind of cement himself. And look at, and football's always going to be competitive. There's always going to be positions up for and that's the way it is. But let's see what happens with Juranovic. I wouldn't start him anyway against Rangers. Not a chance. Not a new player. But we have 2 games to go. We'll stop talking about the game next week. Let's focus on the game tomorrow as well. But regards to more transfer news, there is a Greek striker. He's 6'1". He's 26 years of age. His name is Giorgios. Giakoumakis. Now I do apologise if I pronounce it wrong. Wait until he arrives at the club and I'll get the pronunciation properly. But 22 goals in 31 games for Triple V Veno. They got relegated to from the Eredivisie. He's looking at offers. 2.5 million we acquired for his services. He's played for Greece on 6 different occasions. 2 goals in there as well. Very composed player. Likes tracking back as well. So something about him I like, something that it could suit the style of Ange ball, pressing. That's what we need. We don't want a Nelson Edward that gives you half a pace chasing down the ball. We need pressers like the likes of Kyogo is being doing it. Abada, players on the pitch that are really playing Ange football. So Werder Brennan are looking at him. Could we steer him over the line? I'd say we will. I really believe we will. It could be that Greek formula that might work. Barkas might put a call in, even though he's not playing at the moment. Ange has a bit of Greek blood in him. We'll have to see. We've had good times under the previous Giorgios that played for Celtic, as we all know, Samaras. So let's see what happens. Regards to St Mirren tomorrow, tough game. Look at St Mirren haven't got a win yet this season. Jim Goodwin, the manager, that former played for Celtic, he's going to be self-isolating. So the first game they drew 2-2 against Dundee FC. They got beaten by Hearts 2-1. And then they got beaten in the League Cup by Livingston 4-3. And obviously Livingston are going to be playing Rangers in the next round. It's going to be a tough game. And to be honest with you, with the fans fully in the stadium tomorrow, they're obviously going to be thinking to themselves, St Mirren are going to be thinking, we got points against them last season. But the full house this time around. Football has changed drastically. Our style of football, we've new players in, new blood. We're hungrier than ever. We have exciting times ahead for Celtic fans. And look at the pieces are being put into the puzzle. It's going to take time, bit of patience. I know we're getting the results at the moment, but we're in for something spectacular. It's exciting football. It's the best football I've seen Celtic play in 12 years. No word of a lie. Unbelievable football. I know we've had great times under Rodgers, some sexy football, but this is a different level. And I think the players are buying into Ange's philosophy. The fans are buying into him. I was one of them fans that was against the appointment at first because I didn't know enough about him. But my God, the more I see this man, the more I love him. The more he presents himself to the media, the way he does his stuff for the Celtic fans, where he meets the fans after the games and stuff. Like he's a cracking man. He's really starting to love Ange, and I think a lot of fans will be the same boat as me, you know. So just keep doing what he's doing. As he said already, he's looking at the J League as well, bringing players in. At the moment, they're halfway through a season, so getting them in it's tough. But in the winter period, which is when their season's finished, we could get a couple of players in. So let's see what happens there. Attacking players like Kyogo, unbelievable. I fancy 4-0 tomorrow. My starting lineup will be Hart in goal, Ralston right back. I think Ralston was outstanding. Look at Joe Hart being a leader. We seen it the other night towards the end of the game, giving instructions out to Carl and to other players, senior players, to push the team, motivate the team. Some cracking saves as well since he came in. Them 2 saves against Jablek, and then them saves against AZ Alkmaar as well. So it's not a stroll in the park, you know. Teams are very competitive in the Scottish League. We just need to focus on keeping them clean sheets, not giving away stupid free kicks, giving the opposition a chance to hit us on the counter attack or even set pieces. We definitely don't want that, you know. So left back will be Taylor. I know I said in my previous video Taylor had a good game the other night. I looked back and I was like, no, he actually didn't. His distribution of the ball was poor. So hopefully he's up to standards. Centre back will be Beaton and Welch. I know you are probably shaking your hand saying Beaton. Starfelt's not fully at it yet. I think he's going to rest Starfelt and bring Starfelt on the second half perhaps. Welch was outstanding. One of the key players, you know. He came into the senior team last season, made amend, and he's been outstanding. Really good. So Welchie in there. I think the midfield will be shuffled around. I think McGregor will start. Obviously he's the captain. James McCarthy will start. It will be Turnbull in there. I can see the likes of Rogic resting. Forrest will get rested. I could see Kyogo getting rested as well. So I'd say on the right will be Abada. Played alright the other night. Pacey, you know, he's a goal in him. Abada on the right. On the left would be Ryan Christie. He's in contention to start. He's been missing for the last week. So Ryan Christie in there, and up front Odson Edward. Look, rest Kyogo. We have a massive game on Thursday night over in Holland. So rest these players. They're playing every 3 days, 3 to 4 days. So they need a rest. I know we all want to keep the same fit, keep something that's not even broken, but they need to be rested for crucial games, and we can bring them on. Like Yeti could feature. Griffiths could get a chance, even though he wasn't in the squad the other night. Mikey Johnson's still off, still far a bit off. Hope we can start seeing Mikey Johnson the second week of September, third week of September, getting back into the squad with Dembele. Fingers crossed. More names, more players that want to fight for the short happy days. But 4-0 tomorrow. Callum McGregor. Fancy James Forrest coming on and scoring. Welchie with a header, and Edward scoring with a lob. So 4-0 tomorrow. Let us know your score predictions. Let us know what you think of the new right back that's coming in the door. Hasn't been officially confirmed yet. Still has to pass his medical first. But let me know what you think. Should we be going for a left back? Hell fucking yeah, we should be going for a left back. But let me know. Speak to us all soon. Subscribe to the channel. Hell.